Hey, what's going on, everyone? Moose here, and today we are going to do a follow-up video on the ZerFox Given. This is their ball head setup to convert your bog death grip to a ball head. And we're going to talk about that coming up next. Alright guys, before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor. There'll be a link in the description down below, and that is for GoSafe. GoSafe has created a system that is awesome for securing your handguns. Here on this channel and everywhere in the world, we should be concerned about firearm safety. And that doesn't mean necessarily that, we should get rid of them, because that is not the case. But what we do need to do is to make sure that our firearms are secure when they're not in our personal possession, right? If it's not on your side or in your holster, then it needs to be secured. And they've come up with a great way to do that, and that is with their GoSafe magazine. And how this works is, this is a magazine for your Glock 19 or 17, and it holds 10 rounds. So it's compliant with all the states, and it has a lock and a key. And how this works is you insert your key into the bottom of the magazine, and you simply turn it. What it does is it opens up this little flange here, right? Watch, you guys should be able to see it right here. And what that does is it locks your trigger on your Glock from being pulled, right? So it completely disables the gun. The key is removable. You can put the key in your pocket. They actually sent me a cool little lanyard that goes with it that is like a retractable lanyard, and it makes the gun completely disabled. You cannot fire the gun. You cannot remove the magazine to insert a round or anything like that. And you simply just stick the key back into the bottom of the, I got light shining in my face, and you unlock the magazine. Now your gun is completely able to be fired. So go check them out. I'll drop a link in the description down below. It's got a really ingenious key design. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll try to zoom in. I don't know how much you'll be able to see it, but it is crazy. As far as, like, there's no way you could pick this lock. You could not make that gun fire without, well, actually, you couldn't. You can't remove the slide. You can't do anything because the magazine's inserted. And it's as simple as lock, unlock, lock, unlock. So, great way to store your pistol, even into your safe, where if somebody gained access to your safe, they still have no way to fire that pistol. So, all right. So, over to the ball head. So, I've had some time. I've had this ball head for, 6 months? Something like that. Maybe a little bit longer. I have utilized it extensively. We've used it in the field. My son shot off of it with his guns. And it is just held up amazingly. I did have one issue where this little knob right here, I had an issue with it. ZerFox Given, done. Like, they sent me a new one before I even had a chance to box up the old one to send it back. As a matter of fact, they actually sent me a new one. I got it within 2 days, and they had a return shipper for the old one to send it back to them. So know that you're dealing with a company that has a great reputation. This side knob here, if you loosen this up, it allows your panning. Okay. Now I generally don't tighten mine up because I want to be able to pan more than I do anything else, in case I'm following a target, a deer or a moving target of some sort. The side knob here, you loosen this up, and it gives you all of your motion here. It's very fluid, very smooth. It's got two different points to lock the tripod sideways as well as vertically, or your ball head, I should say. I'm sorry. And then it doesn't take much tension to get it solid. So it's a very small turn. You don't have to crank this thing down. You'll see it moving. You just simply roll it back and then it locks itself into place. It does have a bubble level on the top of the plate that came with it, as well as adjustments to clamp your ARCA plate. There are other plates on the market. I'm not really sure if these guys have one, but I have one on my other tripod, and it also holds Picatinny. So it's got a pick rail in the middle, ARCA on the outside. They both move independently, so you know, you could always upgrade and get one of those. I want to say I thought these guys did something like that, but I'm not really sure, and sorry, I don't have that information. But I will link in the description, or in the description down below, on where you can pick one of these up. It's a great way to take that already existing Bog Death Grip, whether you have the aluminum one like I do, or the carbon fiber. This just makes it that much better, having the ability to rotate in every direction, really. So it's very solid mount, very easy to install. It's simply a bolt on the bottom of your Bog that you unscrew. You pull your whole Bog system off. This one drops in. They even give you the bolt to put back in. Bolt it right back up, and you're on your way to saving a ton of money, as opposed to going out and rebuying a whole new tripod that has a ball head. So if you've got that Bog and you guys want to upgrade it, check them out. ZerFox Given. Once again, description in the, or link in the description down below. With that being said, make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already. Man, it certainly helps all of us out. I'm going to bring you guys more of this kind of stuff that you want to see, as well as hit that like button. It certainly just helps us to get their YouTube algorithm so that you get to see more content like this that you want to see. Till next time, be good to each other, and God bless.